everyone to the August 28th, 2025 meeting of the Infrastructure Oversight Board. We are here in the Community Services Building tonight, and I would like to mention that we'll have a period of public comment. I believe we do have one in-person public comment, but if anyone would like to comment over the phone, you can call now at 818-238-3335. And we'll move on to the flag salute. Thank you. And we will move on to roll call.
Armin Avazian.
Here.
Maria Coronado.
Here.
Dwayne Gilmore.
Here.
Linda Besson.
Here.
Jean Schomburger.
Here.
Shane Whipper.
Here.
Colin Hoffmeister.
Here.
Great, thank you. And do we have some announcements from staff?
Yes, Madam Chair, board members, thank you very much. Just one little one. For the board's information, I have announced my retirement from the city of Burbank. My last day will be basically the end of September. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to really thank you all. This composition of the board is really of great value to the city, and the work that you are all doing is great in partnership with staff, and I've always personally appreciated our meetings and your input and our conversations to help make sure Burbank's Measure P funded infrastructure is properly built and maintained. And a special thank you to our OGs, if I may, our original members, Board Member Coronado and Avazian. You've been with me since the beginning, and it's been fun and interesting, and I know we've all accomplished a lot. So I just wanted to say thank you very much.
And I'm speaking on behalf of the IOB, but I know everyone would like to say thank you to you as well. We appreciate your support and your leadership and what you've accomplished for the city. Many of us are longtime residents, and we see what you have done. It has not gone unnoticed, and we will miss you terribly. So thank you. And this is your last meeting with us, correct?
Yes, this will be my last meeting, and you will be in the great hands of our city assistant, senior assistant city attorney, and chief assistant public works director, city engineer. So Catherine and LaFawn will take care of you guys.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, moving on to public comment. And I believe I can introduce you, Mr. David Donahue.
Thank you very much, Ms. Besson. I appreciate that very much. David Donahue, business owner, homeowner. First, want to thank everybody who volunteers and gives their time to the city. I know it is a big commitment. I know that there are some tough issues that are on the agenda, that were on the agenda of the council last Tuesday, and they are coming forward. If you haven't seen that Tuesday meeting, I highly encourage you to watch it. It was a very entertaining evening. So first, thank you, and to Mr. Brockman, congratulations on your retirement. It's been a pleasure to see you work. SB 79, I believe, is being deliberated, I believe, in the Assembly tomorrow in Sacramento. SB 79 allows for high-density housing around transit corridors. SB 79 is probably one of the most detrimental to the fabric of Burbank that I can imagine. If you haven't done any sort of research on the actual areas that it has or will affect, I highly recommend you do it. I apologize, I don't know if you've heard this before, and you probably already have. But SB 79 and things coming down from Sacramento would definitely be in front of this body and in front of the council, and it really does change the demographic of the community. So with that, thank you again. Have a great evening.
Great, thank you so much. Did we have any phone calls for comment?
No other speakers at the time.
Okay, thank you. And is there any board member response to public comment? Please go ahead.
Well, I'd just like to publicly thank Ken for all his work, and I think the work you do is often invisible to the community because everybody's busy, and you're kind of running the city and what we walk on and drive through and play on and maintain, and, my sense is there's not a lot of complaints, so that's really a credit to the work that you do. Oftentimes you hear when things aren't going well, so I think you've done a fantastic job. You should be proud. I'm certainly proud to be a resident here, and I brag all the time about how nice our sidewalks are and how nice our parks are and how forward-thinking the city is. So, best wishes to you and your family.
Anyone else? Great, thank you. We will move on to consent calendar and the approval of the minutes of the IOB meeting held on June 26, 2025. Any comments, questions, or changes on those minutes? None? Okay, so we will need a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. And we'll do the roll call.
Armin Avazian,
Yes.
Maria Coronado,
Abstain.
Dwayne Gilmore,
Yes.
Shane Weber,
Yes.
Colin Hoffmeister,
Yes.
Jean Schomburger,
Yes.
Linda Besson.
Yes, thank you. Moving on to reports to the board. We have two items tonight. The first is a review of board member Coronado's attendance records and report to council.
Yes, Madam Chair, board members, thank you very much for that introduction. We're looking at Ms. Coronado's attendance records in accordance with the Burbank Municipal Code, Section 2-1-403. The issue is a missing of 3 regularly scheduled meetings that were held in October 2024, February 25, and June of this year also. And the code essentially looks for us to review a member who has failed to attend at least 75% of the regularly scheduled meetings in a 12-month period. And the attendance shall be reviewed by the board. You shall consider the reasons for the absences with the member and make a determination whether the absences should be excused or unexcused by the city council. And that recommendation would be transmitted to the council via the city clerk by an agendized agenda item on the city council, a future meeting. And for note, because it applies to us, the city, we don't count dark or non-regular meetings, like our special meetings that we attended in the field. So they're not qualified as regularly scheduled meetings. So in your packet, in the memo, there was a little note about the meetings and Ms. Coronado's attendance and when she was absent, and ultimately her attendance record is at 67% of the meetings for the past 12 months for regularly scheduled meetings. The only additional input I've had when we consider this is, of course, there's no questions or disclosure regarding HIPAA regulations, medical or anything of the like, so keep that in mind. That's all I had, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Berkman. I'd like to start by inviting Board Member Coronado, if she has any comments or statement that she'd like to make to the board.
Certainly. First, I want to apologize for missing meetings. I've really enjoyed serving on this board for the last 5+ years. The October meeting, I was working out of town for the 24 election. The February meeting, I was out of town. And then this last meeting in June, I completely forgot about the meeting because my dog had a stroke. So I was dealing with that. And, you know, when you land on the agenda, you certainly don't want it to be for absenteeism. So, but I as as they said, throw myself on the mercy of the court. You know, keeping it light. I'm fully committed to attending future meetings, and the dog's doing well. She's having a hard time walking here and there, but her head cocks a little, but she's a 12-year-old healer, and she's living a good life. So my apologies to everyone, and hopefully I'll reach out to the council and hopefully get their support to continue serving on this board. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Board Member Coronado? I would just ask Board Member Coronado to reassure her fellow board members that she will now be attending future meetings on a regular basis.
Will do.
Thank you. And the next step is, do we do a vote, or?
Yeah, Madam Chair, now that it sounds like deliberations or questions are complete, the board can entertain a motion to recommend to the City Council that Member Coronado continues her service with the board or discontinues her service with the board, or any other action you deem fit.
Great. Could we, the chair, request a motion from a board member saying that it is the recommendation of the IOB that Board Member Coronado continue as a member of the board?
Oh, and I'm sorry, the thing I forgot, I think you probably going to jump in, and a recommendation to excuse the absences.
So I will change the motion, scratch that off, rewrite, that if I would invite someone to make a motion that the IOB excuses the absences of Board Member Coronado and makes that recommendation to the City Council to also excuse those absences.
I move that the IOB vote to excuse the absences of Ms. Coronado and recommend to the City Council that the City Council also excuse Ms. Coronado's absences.
I'll second that.
Great, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? No? Okay, we will call for the vote.
Armin Avazian,
Yes.
Dwayne Gilmore,
Yes.
Shane Weber,
Yes.
Colin Hoffmeister,
Yes.
Jean Schomburger,
Yes.
Linda Besson,
Yes.
Maria Coronado.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. The next step will be, I guess as chair, I will either write a memo or a letter to City Council letting them know of our recommendation.
Correct, Madam Chair. You and I could work on that, and it'll be transmitted to the city clerk, who will include it in their report to council.
Do we know at this time which date, which City Council meeting this will be on their agenda?
Not at this time, but certainly we will let you know as soon as it is agendized.
Great, thank you. Moving on to the next agenda item, election of new chair and vice chair.
Yes, Madam Chair, board members, this is our annual time to elect our new chair and vice chair in accordance with the ordinance number 16-3, 874. And there's not any introduction that I need here. We are all established board members, so no new members to explain what happens here, but I will pass the floor to you, Madam Chair, for this process.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Berkman. Do we have any nominations for chair?
I nominate Linda Besson as a continuing chair.
Great, thank you. I accept that nomination. Anyone else interested in? No? Okay. And so we now do a vote, or?
Yeah, you can do the chair and then the vice chair afterwards, so
Okay.
you can vote.
Okay, so we will call for the vote on the nomination.
Armin Avazian,
Yes.
Maria Coronado,
Yes.
Dwayne Gilmore,
Yes.
Shane Weber,
Yes.
Colin Hoffmeister,
Yes.
Jane Schomburger,
Yes.
Linda Besson.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your confidence and your support, and look forward to another wonderful year of all of us working together. I think we have a wonderful chemistry. I think we have a wonderful camaraderie, and I look forward to continuing to make sure that we stay that way. And also want to take the opportunity to congratulate those of you who were reappointed to the IOB this year. I'm glad you all reapplied. So welcome back to everybody. And now we will call for nominations for vice chair.
I want to nominate myself if there is no other volunteers here.
That's great, okay.
If there's a second for the nomination.
I'm sorry?
If there's a second for the nomination.
Oh, okay.
I second the nomination of Armin Avazian.
Colin, did you say something, or? Oh, second. Okay, so we have 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. Any other comments or nominations or discussion? Okay, then we will call for the vote.
Armin Avazian,
Yes.
Maria Coronado,
Yes.
Dwayne Gilmore,
Yes.
Shane Weber,
Yes.
Colin Hoffmeister,
Yes.
Jane Schomburger,
Yes.
Linda Besson.
Yes. Wonderful, congratulations. Okay, and that is the 2 reports to board. Introduction of additional agenda items. Would anyone like to bring forth anything for further meetings, future meetings, I mean? No? Okay. We also have future agenda items. Annual review of city council goals and expectations of board members, which I think is a big priority for city council right now. BRT project update and semi-annual Measure P revenue report.
Madam Chair and board members, just a couple of comments. Item 1, the review of the council goals and expectations will likely also include new bylaws and changes. Council just went over those this past Tuesday meeting. A new handbook will be coming, so I think it'll be in time for you all to review it for the September, probably agenda item for this. And I believe the semi-annual Measure P revenue report, October will be a good month for that. We're basically in our closing our previous fiscal year, opening all the current fiscal year items, and then once that's all done, our finance director will have all the information that she'll need to provide a thorough and accurate report to you. And that's all I had to say on that. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, before we adjourn, I want to one last time say thank you to Mr. Berkman and your support. And again, we will miss you, and you will have big shoes to fill. Thank you.
You'll definitely be missed, for sure.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, if there's no other discussion, then we will adjourn. Thank you, everybody. See you next month.